What's good, YouTube? I'm here with
Dablessin Wilson.
And what did you do today?
I got second place with Empowered Trick Clown ABC. Michael Jackson got that.
Nice. All right, let's see the deck roll.
All right, so for the main deck, the monsters, I only main decked one Max C. I didn't even side the second one. I feel like if I played this at 1 in the main deck, it'd give me at least 50% a chance of drawing it as everybody who's playing 2, but it'd also give me 50% chance less than drawing it for everybody who's playing 2, because you don't want to draw this in your opening hand and have to discard it off Tsukiyomi. You'd rather draw it off the Tsukiyomi or just randomly draw it when you go second. I played the 1 Trick Clown, probably one of the best cards in the deck. It lets you make unlimited rank 4s all day. Every card almost in your deck discards. Empowerment, Twin Twister, Buster Drake, Tsukiyomi, all those cards are discount outlets. And then most of the time when you open really broke with ABC, you always have a monster left on the field. So I figured Trick Clown to solve all those problems and leave me with a stronger, solid board. And he always ended me up with like, he was always the reason I could make a Tsukiyomi, or he was always the reason I could make Reflesia, you know. He was actually better than Instant Fusion. It was
Nice.
Crazy. And then for the starter cards, I played 2 Empower Warriors just for the field spell. I hard drew this guy sometimes, and it was actually fucking amazing. Like when you hard draw him as a scale, nobody can attack over your Tsukiyomis. They can't attack over your Dwellers. Just leaving a card in your hand is like a threat to them. Like, it's so bad. And most of the time, you don't even have to use Buster's effect to banish on their turn. You just tag out and just make a big board, and you let your traps play. And they try to play through your traps, and they can't make a solid board. And then your level 4 monsters on the field from the Buster Drake, you get 3, and then Hanger equips 1, and then on your turn you specially equip. So you get 4 monsters, and most people just can't play through those those 2 rank 4s, and then another Buster Drake, like no matter what their back row is.
Right.
The rest of the starter cards, just 2 of each gadget, and then 2 Photon Thrasher. Hard drawing this guy won me a lot of games too, just special in the Thrasher. And people don't know, like, special in Thrasher, activating Empowerment, it outs Dark Law, because it gives Thrasher 300 attack and defense, and it happened 4 times today.
Nice.
Like, it's ridiculous. You just crash with the Thrasher, and then you go off with Empowerment because you don't special the Dragonic until you out their problematic monster.
Nice.
And then just pretty simple, 3A, 3B, 3C. Shout out to David Valley for letting me use his 2 Desires. I honestly wouldn't have topped without it. I see why this card's hyped, and it's my first time playing in an event, and like, it was amazing. Like, it's ridiculous. And then 2 Twin Twister, and then every other spell in the main deck was a 3 of. 3 Instant Fusion, because you always want to see this card so you can make a board. And if you brick and you see this card, you still make Reflesia, so it's fine. And then you play 3 Terraforming, because it has 2 purposes in this deck, so it's never dead. It's actually better when you draw a field spell plus Terraforming. That means you open combo. Then you open 2 Empowerment, and then 3 Union Hanger. This is the field spell lineup. Empowerment's insane. Like, this card is just outright ridiculous.
What does it do?
I discard any card at all in my hand, and then I special summon a Dragonic Empower Warrior from my deck. And what he does is, actually, his monster effect is actually pretty broke too. It's how I got Trick Clown most of the time. Whenever he's destroyed by battle or card effect, you search for a spellcaster or a warrior type monster with 2,000 or less attack. You can't search Thrasher because he's 21, but you can search Trick Clown, so you can have a discard out after they kill this. And it gives you a free level 4 if you already have a Drake too.
Nice. That's broken.
Empowerment also gives 300 attack and defense, you know, help out monsters. For the trap cards, I played 1 Floodgate, it's broken. Emptiness, opening, and 2 anti-spell. Like, opening, emptiness, anti-spell, you go anti-spell, it resolves, then you just flip the emptiness. And no matter like what you're playing against, 95% of the time they have to like give you that match, because you'll have a Buster and you'll out whatever problematic monster or whatever out they have to your emptiness. You just banish that with Buster all the time.
Right.
And then I played for the Strike Brigade, you know.
Yeah.
3 strike, 1 warning. I did not play Dimensional Barrier.
Okay.
The card's very bad. I would not play that card. Desires is amazing. Dimensional Barriers is very bad. It's just a card that people see and they read and they think it's good, and it's not really good because they don't play test.
Right.
For the extra deck, Charizard, Scyther, and Gyarados, best cards.
Best cards in the deck.
And then you play 1 Tsukiyomi, the 1 Reflesia, the 1 Castel. You play the Utopic Future. I made him today. He's all right. I don't play 2 Trap Holes. So sometimes I'll have a material stuck under a Fleesio. That's the
Right.
entire reason I play Future. And sometimes it's a letter or it's a Norden.
That makes
And
sense.
those are both cards I want in the graveyard, because when Norden's in there, I want to Dagusto them back so I can use multiple instant
Right.
fusions so they're not dead. So you don't, like, it's always stuck in there and they never kill it. So I was always figuring, like, how can I get the material to grave if I can't use Reflection more than once, like Ever the Duel? And I was like, oh, Utopic Future just drops the material off
Yeah.
and keeps it, and it steals the monster and gets over everything.
Yeah,
So it was
broke.
pretty broken.
So you put a lot on that.
1 Dagusto, 1 Dweller, Lightning play.
Yeah.
No Prime though. Prime's not important. You should only use Lightning on your turn. It's funny. Last reason I made this like every game, and I haven't even made this one time today. Gigant, never made it. Double Diamond Dire, most used card in the deck besides Tsukiyomi and Buster. Triple Buster, and then Norden.
Nice, nice.
For the side deck, hand traps, main deck 1 Ghost Ogre, 1 Cycle Reader, because you can search it off Gigant, 1 Chaos Hunter. That's it for the monsters. No Kaijus, because there's not any cards you want to Kaiju. Like, you don't want to Kaiju your opponent's Buster Dragon. You'd rather just system down and get rid of the entire problem altogether.
What?
You Kaijuing them gives them a monster. You system down them, makes them either tag out or lose the Buster.
Right. What about like Totally Awesome?
Totally Awesome. I played against Yuri Diaz,
Yeah.
and he played that deck.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this deck just beats that deck.
Right.
Like, they're kind of trying to do the same thing you do, you know, rank 4 control lock, you know.
Right.
And this deck just does it so much better.
And they're a little inconsistent too because he was playing that hero shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
For the spells, Night Beam, Ulti.
Nice.
It's amazing. This is why D-Barrier is bad also, because you just hit their D-Barriers and then they just lost their best card. Like, that was more than likely their entire protection. Hey, there go the lights. Them down, Regeki, Pot of Avidity, Book of Eclipse, Double Typhoon, Union Scramble, Anti-Spell.
Nice.
Half these cards I literally put in while I was filling out my deck list. It helps to play test.
Right.
I'll say that a lot.
Any shout outs?
Yes, shout out to my girlfriend, first person I want to shout out at all. She bought my ABC deck.
Okay.
She just supports Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually a lot, and I told her if I won, I was going to shout her out, so
Nice.
Thank you, babe. And then I want to shout out David Valley for using the Pod Desires, Caesar Avila for helping me build my deck list. You know, Robert and the rest of the guys from Locals, they all
Right.
came here with me. I play test against all of them, they all give me ideas, so it helps to have friends, you know.
I agree. All right, thanks for the deck profile.
All right, no problem.
I would just keep giving them garbage with this, like Mori of Greed or something. And it's like if they didn't make anything turn 1, that was it. That was